Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I think you can hear me. I'm pretty sure you can. I see me. So, I want to say hello to everybody. I see Burger King is here, the Burger King. Welcome. Um, my stream is yelling at me over here, so hopefully it will pick back up. Hello. Hello, my child, Marissa. Marissa, you can hear me, right? Hello to the big purple. I don't know why the Amanda Camp. Yay! Amanda's here. Surviving motherhood. Yay. Hello, hello. Um, so we've got Amanda, the big purple. Let me get back up here. Oops. The Burger King. Hello. Hello. Yay, you can hear me. I thought you could. Michelle. Michelle made it. Good job. Good job. I'm so glad y'all are here. Tonight is just a chill night where there's not a certain topic. We're just gonna have general knowledge tonight. So I'm so glad y'all are here. Um Hold on. I gotta gotta get situated here. Um Gotta turn on my fan and I have my handy dandy box. I'm gonna flip on the switch. I have this box over here to keep my cat from getting into all the wires by my computer. And it's the perfect length. Just to reach over there and flip on my ceiling fan. Here in the South where I live in South Carolina, the weather, it's cold, it's hot, it's cold, it's hot, you never know. So I was like, it's a little warm in here. I'm gonna turn on the fan. So I hope y'all have had a wonderful week, a great weekend, and a nice week. Um, I did have to change. I did change from on the community tab. I went and I posted a new thing because my children were fussing at me because I scheduled serial killers on Monday and baseball on Thursday, and they can't do it on Mondays. They can only do it on Thursdays. So to keep peace in the family, I switched baseball. And so I was going to do baseball on opening day here in the States. It's already open technically, but here in the States was going to be on Thursday. So I switched it. Yes. Marissa and Jordan both wanted serial killers on Thursday, so I flipped it. So now we're doing Monday, we will be doing baseball, and Thursday we will be doing serial killers. So anyway, so I apologize. I had been saying forever that that's the way it was going to be, and they were complaining. So I have to live around them, so so I switched it. It's still gonna be great. It'll be fun. And if you can't come and participate on Monday, then it, watch it with the replay, play with replay, put it in the comments. So anyway, it's wonderful. All right. So is Jordan ready? Is he gonna play tonight? Jordan's playing tonight, isn't he? I think he is. Um, all right, my internet is still saying that it is not a healthy stream, but hopefully it will change. And hopefully I've reset everything, so hopefully I won't have the spinny thing like I did last on Monday. So anyway. Oh, he doesn't want to play tonight. Okay. I thought he did. That's all right. He can play on Monday. Well, I am glad the rest of y'all are here. So, first, I want to say welcome, welcome, welcome to everybody. I want to say welcome to those of you who are playing live. And I also want to say welcome to those of you who are playing on the replay crew. Um, we're going to have a lot of fun tonight. It's just general knowledge, just random stuff. We had a great time playing True False. So it's kind of like True False, where it's random. Riley's here. Yay, Riley. I'm so glad you're here. So it's kind of like the True False, except for True False, you only had true or false. Tonight, there are 4 choices that you get to pick from. So, that being said, I'll go ahead and let those of you who do not know how we play the game, I will let you know. If you are playing or watching with the replay, it's very simple. You're just going to play like you watch any other game show on television, and you're just going to, say the answer. All right. Say the answer, play with your friends, your family, or with yourself. It's fine. So if you're here live, which those of you who are replay, we would love for you to come and play live, but we understand if you can't. For those of you who do play live, all you need to do is I will read the question and the 4 answers. And then you need to all you need to do is type in the chat either the number 1, 2, 3, or 4 that go with the number that you believe is the correct answer. And you want to do it. You want to pick the answer that you want. If you do not know, I always say just guess. So guess. If you when you do, if you change your mind, don't type in the other number. Don't do it again. Okay, just type it in one time. If you change your mind, that's fine. It doesn't matter. But you want to get the correct answer and you want to get it in as fast as possible because the system not only judges whether you're right or wrong, but in the event of a tie for that spot, whoever gets the answer in correct the fastest gets ahead. So, what I do is we do have placements. Um, you can't play tonight. You just came in to say hello. Well, I'm so glad that you stopped by. I love it when you do. I do. I love seeing your little name pop up on the screen. It makes me happy. Well, you can stay as long as you like, and you can watch it on the replay. So, if you do watch it on replay, please always put in the comments um, how you did. I'm always curious to know how many you got right. So, at the end, it does tell you what your placement is, and I do give prizes for those who play correct. I mean, play live. So, if you get placement 1. Let me move myself up here before we start. If you get in the first place, you get 3 tickets. If you get in second place, you get 2. And if you get in the first place, no, if you get in the third place, you get 1. So at the end of the month, I put all the tickets. So first is 3, second is 2, third is 1. I put them all in a pot. And at the end of the month, I draw for $25 towards my sponsor, which is Grandma's Gifts, the number 4 and the letter U.com. It's also in the description. So here we go. We're going to start with our first question. Fingers crossed that we don't have the spinny tonight. All right. What street vendor food means little arms in Latin? Is it 1, pretzel, 2, hot dogs, 3, corn dogs, or 4, blooming onion? What street vendor food means little arms in Latin? Is that 1, pretzel, 2, hot dog, 3, corn dog, or 4, bloomin' onion? What is it? What street vendor food means little arms? And just type in the chat 1, 2, 3, or 4. And Marissa did put in the link to my site. It's one pretzels, little arms. Little arms, and I get to see it in front of me tonight, so yay. Y'all don't understand how much that helps me, and so I don't have to look over here, and I'll be talking to y'all and then have to look over here for the answer to see what y'all did. Oh, that's helpful. All right. When did 60 Minutes begin airing for the first time on TV? When did 60 Minutes begin its airing on TV? They say ticking because of the clock. When did it become airing for the first time on TV? Was it 1, 1980, 2, 1976, 3, 1972, or 4, 1968? When did 60 Minutes, the television show, first air? 1, 1980, 2, 1976, 3, 1972, or 4, 1968? 60 Minutes. They do it and they go tick, 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 and then they come on and they say, "Hi, my name is," and I always used to say my name at the end. It's 1968. That show has been on for a long time. 60 Minutes. I like 60 Minutes. I can't say have watched it in a long, long time. I'm sure it's still airing somewhere. It's a good show. I remember sitting and watching it, not knowing half of what they're talking about. All right. What are wayfarers, predators, and cats all types of? 1, sunglasses, 2, necklaces, 3, diets, or 4, couches? Wayfarers, predators, and cats. What are they? Are they 1, sunglasses, 2, necklaces, 3, diets, or 4, couches? Wayfarers, predators, and cats. What are those types of? Marissa. That show is so old. It is. It's an old show. I do remember being small and watching that show. My parents had it on, and half the time I didn't know what they were talking about. They're sunglasses. 1, wayfarers, predators, and cats are sunglasses. They're all types of sunglasses. And I think I have all of those probably right here at my desk with all of my reading glasses that I have. Yeah, it was. All right. Reportedly, what's the only animal besides humans that can be trained to stand on its head? Is it 1, a squirrel, 2, a seal, 3, an elephant, or 4, a chimpanzee? What is the only other only other animal besides a human that is able to be trained to stand on its head? Is it 1, a squirrel, 2, a seal, 3, an elephant, or 4, a chimpanzee? What can you train to stand on its head besides a human? Your grandma cannot stand on her head anymore. Oh, that would not be good for my head. My brain damage. I can't put my head down. Forget standing on it. It's 3. 3, an elephant. An elephant is the only other animal that is reportedly able to be trained to stand on its hand. I know. Marissa says that I can hardly stand. Correct. Alright. Generally speaking, in the US, a handshake is usually pumped 1 or 2 times. But what about in Europe? So, in the US, when we shake a hand, it's usually 1, 2, or 1. In Europe, do they do it 1, 7 to 10, 2, 6 to 8, 3, 5 to 7, or 4, 2 to 4? When they shake hands in Europe, how many times do they pump their hands up and down? Is it 1, 7 to 10, 2, 6 to 8, 3, 5 to 7, or 4, 2 to 4? How many times? So in the United States, it's just like, "Hi." So it's 1, 2, or 1. It's usually 2, I would say 2. So in the UK, it's 3, 3, 5 to 7. They're just really going to town. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, that's a that's a lot of work. I never even thought about it, but 5 to 7 times. So when you go to Europe, make sure you keep don't try and pull your hand back. 5 to 7 times in Europe. That was a guess. Oh, good guess, Michelle. That was a good guess. So according to speedofanimals.com, which of these top out as the fastest runner at 49.7 miles per hour? 1, a white-tailed deer, 2, an ostrich, 3, a lion, or 4, a greyhound? What tops out as the fastest runner at 49.7 miles an hour? Is it 1, a white-tailed deer, 2, an ostrich, 3, a lion, or 4, a greyhound? What is the fastest? According to speedofanimals.com. What is the fastest runner? It's 3. Excuse me, 3, a lion. A lion. A lion tops out as the fastest runner at 49.7 miles per hour. A lion. So you don't want to be chased by them. I would be dead. God. So we were talking about going in on a safari. Always go with someone who runs slower than you. All right. Which US president was first to reach the 100,000 plateau as his yearly salary? Was it 1, Truman, 2, Taft, 3, FDR, or 4, Eisenhower? Which US president was the first to reach the $100,000 plateau as his yearly salary? Is it 1, Truman, 2, Taft, 3, FDR, or 4, Eisenhower? The first one to reach the $100,000 plateau. 1, Truman, 2, Taft, 3, FDR, or 4, Eisenhower? Back then, $100,000, lots of money. That's a lot of money now, but, um 1, Truman. Oh, good job. Was the Burger King and Marissa? Good job. Truman. Truman was the first president to reach the $100,000 plateau as his yearly salary. Very good. Good job. Good job. It's like 2,000,000 now. Is it really? I don't know. I don't know how much it was been back then. All right. On what type of scholarship did musician Lionel Richie attend in scholarship? Did he go to college on a scholarship of 1, tennis, 2, music, 3, baseball, 3 basketball or 4 baseball. What did Lionel Richie go to, college on a scholarship? What scholarship? 1 tennis, 2 music, 3 basketball, or 4 baseball? What scholarship did Lionel Richie go to school on? What was it? Tennis, music, basketball, or baseball? Hey, y'all, click that like button. And if you're watching and you haven't subscribed, please do so. I would appreciate it. All right, on what type of scholarship he went on? Tennis. Number 1, tennis. He was a tennis player. I could absolutely see him as a tennis player. And thank you for the hearts. I appreciate that. Give them back. I give them back. Tennis. Lionel Richie was a tennis player. All right. From fun surveys, what do more school kids say is the worst thing served in school cafeteria? In the school cafeteria, what do they say is the worst thing that's served? Is it 1, meatloaf, 2, lima beans, 3, fish sticks, or 4, broccoli? What do the kids at school say is the worst thing they serve? 1, meatloaf, 2, lima beans, 3, fish sticks, or 4, broccoli? Now, we're not talking about if you like them or not. We're saying the kids at school say it is the most disgusting thing. We do not like it. Not we don't like whatever. It's gross. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's one. It's one meatloaf. And my daughter got it right. Meatloaf. I guess you didn't like the meatloaf at school. Meatloaf. So lima beans, fish sticks, and broccoli, they're like, we might not like it, but it's not gross. The meatloaf. That's funny. That was really funny. All right. From Harry Potter, what's the name that most witches and wizards fear to speak? My family knows this. Is it 1, Voldemort, 2, Flitwick, 3, Dumbledore, or 4, Diagon? From Harry Potter, what is the name that most witches and wizards fear to speak? 1, Voldemort, 2, Flitwick, 3, Dumbledore, or 4, Diagon? I would have avoided that one for sure. It's harder to mess up than the other ones. Yeah, the other ones, they just open up a can, or like the fish sticks, they're just frozen. They just throw it into the oven. But the meatloaf, who knows what they did to the meatloaf? Oh, and they always put that nasty ketchup on top of it, and it's kind of like, yeah, no. It's 1. Everybody got it right. 1, Voldemort. Voldemort. Name that shall not be spoken. Shh, we do not say that word. Oh, that name held steer in my family. Voldemort. All right. Where is the world's only roller skating museum? Is it 1, in Seneca, South Carolina, 2, Lynn Haven, Florida, 3, Lincoln, Nebraska, or 4, Kellogg, Indiana? Where is the world's only roller skating museum? Is it 1, Seneca, 2, Lynn Haven, Florida, 3, Lincoln, Nebraska, or 4, Kellogg, Indiana? Where is the world's only roller skating museum? And that is actually shocking that there's only one in the world. That's shocking to me, but The world's only roller skating museum. Where is it? It's in Lincoln, Nebraska. Good job. I was gonna say if it's in Seneca, well, I live in South Carolina. Might go take a visit, but it's not. Nebraska, Lincoln, Nebraska. Good job. Good job. So Marissa, the Burger King, and Michelle knew that. All right. How old was entertainer Ray Charles at his 2004 death? So when Ray Charles died, how old was he? Was he 1, 81, 2, 76, 3, 73, or 4, 67? How old was Ray Charles when he died? Was he 1, 81, 2, 76, 3, 73, or 4, 67? How old was Ray Charles when he died? He was wonderful. Love Ray Charles. Ray Charles. And he died in 2004. How old was he? Let's see. We get all different numbers. He was 3. Ray Charles was 73 at the time of his death in 2004. 73. That's actually not that old. So, and I do not know what he died of. But, so rest in peace, sweet Ray Charles. We miss your music. All right. What is known medically as trimethyllaxine or laxine? Something like that. What is it? Is it 1, starch, 2, morphine, 3, glucose, or 4, caffeine? What is trimethylhexaxine? I don't know. I butchered all that. What is it? Is it 1, starch, 2, morphine, 3, glucose, or 4, caffeine? What is it? What is it? That word, that la la la. Trimethylhexane. Something like that. It's 4. It's 4 caffeine. My daughter's addicted to that. Better than meth or heroin. Caffeine. There's a lot of people addicted to that right there. Caffeine. That's funny. Yeah. It's a long caffeine sounds better. A lot of y'all in the chat are addicted to it. All right. How many workers were accidentally killed during the construction of the St. Louis Gateway Arch? How many were accidentally killed during the construction of the St. Louis Gateway Arch? Is it 1, 7, 2, 14, 3, 1, or 4, 0? How many people or how many workers were accidentally killed building the St. Louis Gateway Arch? How many? 1, 7, 2, 14, 3, 1, or 4, 0? How many people were accidentally killed during the construction? You have to remember back when it did the safety things, not there like they are now. Sorry, my allergies are just killing me. It's 4, 0. 0 people died during the during the construction of the St. Louis Gateway Arch, which is an incredible thing because they did not have all the safety devices and the safety measures that we have now. No, they did not. So to have 0, ding, 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 construction workers. Oh, Mike. Welcome, Mike. All right. The origin of trivia comes from the Latin tri plus via, which means 3 what? 1 wise man, 2 streets, 3 stars, or 4 rivers. The origin of trivia is Latin for tri and via, which means 3 of what? 1 wise man, 2 streets, 3 stars, or 4 rivers. What is it? Mike, what do you think the answer? What does trivia mean? Wise men, 3 wise men, 3 streets, 3 stars, or 3 rivers. What does it mean? Mike wanted more people to die than 0. Morbid. It means 2, 3 streets. 3 streets. If you think about it, it's how many roads can you go? You don't have to be good at this. Mike says, I'm not good at this. You don't have to. You just guess. Everybody in here, nobody, I'm telling you, nobody, since I've started, nobody has gotten everything right. No, just guess. Who was considered as our nation's first mail letter carrier? Is that 1, Paul Revere, 2, Joseph Briggs, 3, Delvin Cross, or 4, Benjamin Franklin? Who was considered to be our our nation's first mail letter carrier? Who was it? 1, Paul Revere, 2, Joseph Briggs, 3, Delvin Cross, or 4, Benjamin Franklin? If you don't know, we guess. We guess, Mike. We guess. Who was our nation's first mail carrier? You've come really close. You have. You've come close. It's 2, Joseph Briggs. Joseph Briggs. My questions aren't easy. I don't put easy stuff out. Even when we did Disney, not everybody got everything right. Yeah. And even Harry Potter, even with the ones that if I took out the ones that I made a mistake on or whatever, even if you took those out, you didn't get them all right. So no worries here. What was spelled out in the first skywriting display in 1922? That was really Southern sounding of me. What was spelled out in the first skywriting display in 1922? Was it 1, Surrender Dorothy, 2, Liberty Rings, 3, Kilroy was here, or 4, Hello USA? What was the first skywriting display in 1922? Was it 1, Surrender Dorothy, 2, Liberty Rings, 3, Kilroy was here, or 4, Hello USA? He designed the first mailbox too. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. My daughter is full of knowledge. It was 4, Hello USA. Hello USA is the first skywriting display in 1922. Marissa didn't get it in there, but she said it was 1. It wasn't Surrender Dorothy. But remember in Wizard of Oz, they wrote up in the sky, she was on her broom and she wrote up in the sky, Surrender Dorothy. All right. Where was the Phillips head screwdriver invented in 1930s? Was it 1, Texas, 2, Oregon, 3, Hong Kong, or 4, China? Where was the Phillips head screwdriver invented? Was it 1, Texas, 2, Oregon, 3, Hong Kong, or 4, China? Where was the first, or where, not the first, but where was the Phillips head screwdriver invented? Oh, you were texting. That's what I thought. You were texting about the mailbox. That's all right. The Phillips head screwdriver was invented in 1930 in Oregon. 2 in Oregon. Very good. Oregon. Who would think? Oregon invented the Phillips head screwdriver. Very good. Good job. We got Marissa, Surviving Motherhood, and The Big Purple. All right. The Grand Canal is what city's main thoroughfare? Is it 1, Venice, 2, Vatican, 3, Rome, or 4, Florence? Where is the Grand Canal? Is it in 1, Venice, 2, the Vatican, 3, Rome, or 4, Florence? Where is the Grand Canal? So the city's main thoroughfare is what? Is it in Venice, the Vatican, Rome, or Florence? The Grand Canal. It's the main thoroughfare. Can you imagine? You think about New York. Think about if New York's main thoroughfare was a canal. It's Venice. 1, Venice. Oh my gosh. Well, most of you got it right. Most of you did. Venice. Venice is the Grand Canal. Its main thoroughfare. Oh, that's a busy one too. You would love to go there in person. Yeah, that would be fun. That would be fun. Mike, answer something. Put your answers in. All right. What was the most decorated hero dog during World War I? Is it 1, a Saint Bernard, 2, a pit bull, 3, a Great Dane, or 4, a German Shepherd? What was the most decorated hero dog during World War I? Was it 1, a Saint Bernard, 2, a pit bull, 3, a German Shepherd, or 4, a Great Dane? What was it? Was it a German Shepherd, a pit bull, a Great Dane, or a German Shepherd? Most decorated dog in World War I. I love Great Danes. They are my favorite. They are horses, though. They are horses. It was 2. 2. There you go, Mike. Mike got in there. 2. A pit bull. A pit bull was the most decorated hero dog in World War I. Very good. Very good. Stubby. Was that its name? Stubby? He was so freaking cute. Great. Pit bulls get a bad rap. It's their owners, not the dog. All right. Which city in Florida is known as the Venice of America? Is it 1, Tampa, 2, Tallahassee, 3, Miami, or 4, Fort Lauderdale? Which city in Florida is known as the Venice of America? Is it 1, Tampa, 2, Tallahassee, 3, Miami Beach, not just Miami Beach, or 4, Fort Lauderdale? The Venice of America. There you go, Mike. See, you're getting answers in. Proud of you, buddy. Venice of America. It's 4. Oh, Latvia. Yeah, good job. Fort Lauderdale. Yeah, Marissa was down there for a while. You hated Fort Lauderdale. I don't think your brother ever went down that far. Fort Lauderdale. I think he stayed more. He was more around Disney. I think that's all he went. Fort Lauderdale. Very good. Venice of America. All right. A scimitar is a type of what? I think I'm saying that right. Is it 1, a sword, 2, a stallion, 3, a headache, or 4, a fence? What is a scimitar? 1, a sword, 2, a stallion, 3, a headache, or 4, a fence? What is that? A scimitar. One day is too long to be in Fort Lauderdale. Hmm. It's too hot for me in Florida. I can't hang. I can't hang. I don't know. Old people, you start getting cold over everything. Maybe I want the heat, but not now. It's one, a sword. It's a sword. And I think I am saying that right. A scimitar. I think it's a sword. It is definitely not headache. I know all the names to that. I know headache pain. That is for sure. That's why I have my medication right here with me. Not a sponsor, but it should be. All right. From ancient Rome, what did the strap hanger help to handle? And if you've listened to some of my other things, we have answered that. Was it 1, war chariot, 2, leather tanning, sorry, 3, flame cooking, or 4, aqueduct for? From ancient Rome, what did a strap hanger help handle? 1, a war chariot, 2, was it leather tanning, 3, flame cooking, or 4, aqueduct flow? Right, in ancient Rome, what did a strap hanger help to handle? Was it 1, a war chariot, 2, leather tanning, 3, flame cooking, or 4, aqueduct flow? It's 1, war chariot, a strap hanger. And now my brain isn't working, or I could tell you what that did. I can't remember. I think if it's had something to do with connecting it, but I can't remember now. Hi, Rachel. Welcome. Popping in to say hi and like. I missed it. It's not over yet. Promise to put it on my calendar. We've still got some to go. Come on and jump in. Who was the first U.S. president to appear on television? Is it 1, Truman, 2, JFK, 3, FDR, or 4, Eisenhower? Who was the first president to appear on television? Was it 1, Truman, 2, JFK, 3, FDR, or 4, Eisenhower? Who is the first president to be on television? Yeah, Mike says hello. It's good to see you. Hello, Mike. Rachel, I'm serious. We're on 24. We've got 35 questions. So you've got some that you can just play the rest of it. It's no biggie. It's 3, FDR. FDR was the first president on television on that little tiny black and white screen with all of the fuzz and the antenna. FDR. FDR was the first president to appear on television. That was a good job. Good job. All right. Cherry blossom soup is considered whose delicacy? Is it one, Japanese, two, Italian, three, Dutch, or four, Chinese? Cherry blossom soup is considered to be whose delicacy? One, Japanese, two, Italian, three, Dutch, or four, Chinese? I'm glad to see y'all saying hello to each other. Rachel, Marissa, I don't know if you know because I can't remember if she was around. I don't think she was. Marissa is actually my daughter. So Marissa has all the dirt on me. So Marissa is my daughter. And Marissa, this is Rachel. Uh, so, cherry blossom soup is considered a delicacy in Japan. It is a Japanese delicacy, and Rachel got it in first. Good job. Good job. Japanese delicacy, cherry blossom soup. I don't know how that would taste. I do love the cherry blossoms though, and boy, are they blooming around me. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Yeah, see, I gotta have all my stuff. I got my got my eye drops. All right, Harlan Stone gained fame on which court? Harlan Stone gained fame on which court? One, tennis, two, Supreme, three, King Arthur's, or four, basketball. Harlan Stone gained fame on what court? The court, the tennis court, the Supreme Court, King Arthur's court, or basketball court? Harlan Stone gained fame on which court? One, tennis court, two, Supreme Court, three, King Arthur's court, or four, basketball court? Rachel's, I don't know. I don't have any idea. Yeah, that's when you guess. And look, you guessed right. Supreme Court. You guessed right, and you guessed right the fastest. So good job. Supreme Court. Harlan Stone was on the Supreme Court. So I guess a Supreme Court justice. There you go. Good job. Very good. The name Harlan. First name sounded familiar. Which peak did Zublan Pike name the mountain before others called it Pike? Okay, so which peak did Zublan Pike name the mountain before others called it Pikes? One, Star, two, Polly, three, Grand, or four, Chimney? Which peak did Zublan Peak name the mountain before others called it Pikes? Is it one, Star, two, Polly, three, Grand, or four, Chimney? Star, Polly, Grand, or Chimney? Grand. Is the Zubaline? They always change the name. They started. That's why I have a lot of stuff. It's like, what is it? What was it called first? Like some of them are X or a number or whatever. Zubalon Pike named the mountain before others called it Pikes. They just called it Pikes. Pikes Peak. What legendary route is also known as Mother Road and Will Rogers Highway? Is it 1, 77, 2, 66, 3, 55, or 4, 44? What is it? The legendary route. Is it it's known as Mother Road or Will Rogers Highway? Is it 177, 266, 355, or 444? This thinking is making my head hurt. Surviving motherhood. Oh, I know. Love your name. Oh yeah, Rachel surely is for sure. It's 2. Oh, look at y'all. 266. 66. The legendary Route 66 is also known as Mother Road or Will Rogers Highway. Surviving motherhood is like, thanks, yeah. I understand. Now, I can't say that I had as many as Rachel or maybe surviving motherhood. I don't know, but whew, it's a thing. All right. In which activity does black and blue originally play against red and yellow? What activity does black and blue usually play against red and yellow? Is it 1, lacrosse, 2, hopscotch, 3, croquet, or 4, baccarat? What is it? What game or what activity? What activity does black and blue usually play against red and yellow? 1, lacrosse, 2, hopscotch, 3, croquet, or 4, baccarat? What is it? All those games. Black and blue plays against red and yellow. It's 3, croquet. Croquet. So the team has the black and blue balls versus the ones that have the yellow and red. I think they have stripes or whatever. That's not a game that I play too much of. So, but very good. Good job. Good job. Ooh, Mike even got in there quick. Right behind Marissa. Good job. You got it. I know you got it right. Good job. All right. Henry Ford said people could have the Model T in any color as long as it was what? 1 white, 2 red, 3 green, or 4 black. What was the color that Henry Ford said you can have it in whatever color you want as long as it is what? 1 white, 2 red, 3 green, or 4 black. You can have that car in any color you want as long as it's this. Marissa says pink. No, that was not a color that you got to choose. It has any color as long as it's black. That's the only color they had. Everything was black. The seats were black. The car was black. It was black. Everything was black. You didn't have a color choice back then. So good job. Rachel got it in first. Good job. Good job. That's so funny. You can imagine pink and I know. No. How many U.S. state capitals have city as the second or third word in their name? How many U.S. state capitals have city as the second or third word in their name? Is it 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, or 4, 1? How many U.S. capitals have the word city as either their second or third word in their name? Is it 1, 4, 2, 3, 3, 2, or 4, 1? And I know those kind of sound funny. I don't get to pick where they go. It's just generated. Because I would have done 1, 1, 4, 4, but they don't know. It's 1, 4. There are 4 U.S. state capitals that have the word city as either the second or third word in their name. Good job. Good job. And Mike, Wild Rose, and Surviving Motherhood. Good job. Y'all all got it right. Good, good, good. All right. Where is the Bosporus Bridge that links Europe and Asia? Is it 1, Turkey, 2, Luxembourg, 3, Greece, or 4, Germany? Where is the Bosporus Bridge that that links Europe and Asia? Is it 1, Turkey, 2, Luxembourg, 3, Greece, or 4, Germany? Where is it? The Bosporus Bridge. And I saw that Rachel said she waffled on it. Well, you did good. Where is the bridge that links Europe and Asia? The Bosporus Bridge. It's in 1, Turkey. It's in Turkey. The Bosporus Bridge in Turkey links Europe and Asia together. Good job. Rachel says, I'm awful at geography. I understand. That's why we just guess. And look, you got it right. Guessing is good. All right. Where is Johns Hopkins University located? Is it 1, in Buffalo, 2, in Brooklyn, 3, in Boston, or 4, in Baltimore? Where is Johns Hopkins University located? 1, Buffalo, 2, Brooklyn, 3, Boston, or 4, Baltimore? Johns Hopkins University. Your dog is from Turkey. Oh my goodness. Your dog came a long way. I had dogs from Germany. And there's somewhere else. But then my other dogs are from like California. I had a dog from California. Johns Hopkins University is in Baltimore. Oh, look at y'all. Look at y'all. Almost all of you got it right. Good job. Johns Hopkins University is in Baltimore. Now hearing Step Brothers movie in my head. Oh my gosh, I love that movie. We need to have space for activities. I used to say that to my son all the time. You need to have space for activities. Clean up your room. All right. What is the name of Dennis the Menace's dog? Dennis the Menace. His dog's name was what? 1, Spot, 2, Ruff, 3, Hoover, or 4, Dasher? What was Dennis the Menace's dog's name? Is it 1, Spot, 2, Ruff, 3, Hoover, or 4, Dasher? Okay. She says it was, I was friends with Johnny Hopkins. That's right. Johnny Hopkins. That's funny. Johnny Hopkins. All right. Dennis the Menace's dog's name was, nobody got it. Dennis the Menace's dog's name is Ruff. It was Ruff. Now y'all know. Everybody knows that the name of Dennis the Menace's dog is Ruff. Right alive. Zero idea. Well, nobody did. All right, guys, this is the last question. All right. Which is sometimes known as the sweet science? Is it one, punting, two, juggling, three, fencing, or four, boxing? What is sometimes known as as the sweet science? Is it one, punting, two, juggling, three, fencing, or four, boxing? Nobody cares about it. Poor Dennis. Poor Dennis. Which is sometimes known as sweet science? Punting, juggling, fencing, or boxing? It's four. Good job. Four, boxing. Boxing is sometimes known as sweet science. Don't ask me why. I don't know. I would have probably said juggling because of the science of being able to grab and up and higher and over. Yeah. But it's not. I would be wrong. It's boxing. All right, Marissa. Oh my gosh, Marissa. All right, Marissa got 29. Wild Rose got 16. Surviving Motherhood got 16. Is just Wild Rose got it in just a little bit faster. The Burger King got 13. The Big Purple got 13. So y'all got really close. Mike got 10. He came in late. Rachel, you got 7 and you came here at the end. Rachel got 7 and Amanda got 5. Good job, guys. Good job. Yay. That seems scientific, but juggling was the second choice. That's what I would have thought. I would have thought that. Yeah, surviving motherhood said I've never done that good. Well, you did. Y'all did super good. Super good. See, it doesn't matter. That was just fine. Look at all the knowledge you have now. Now you know what sweet science is. You know what just the Menace's dog's name is. These are important things we need to know to be able to move through with knowledge. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. All right, let me move myself up here so we can see me. Hello. Hello, hello. I'm not in that tiny little box down there. Rachel says, hey, yay, motherhood. I know, yay, motherhood. Oh, Mike, spade and neuter your pets. Yes, spade and neuter your pets. We got Bob Barker here. Spade. Don't forget to spade and neuter your pets. Don't forget to click the like, subscribe if you haven't, and share and let everybody know that Grandma is doing trivia and it is so much fun. And we do not care if you know these things or not. It's just fun. And, look, so I do the drawing at the end of the month and my children do not count. So Marissa is clunk. She got the top, but she doesn't count for anything. All right. So Wild Rose, that makes you first. Surviving Motherhood, you're second. And the Burger King, that makes you third. So I will be giving Wild Rose gets 3 tickets. Surviving Motherhood gets 2 tickets, and the Burger King gets 1 ticket to go into the drawing at the end of the month. The drawing is for $25 towards my sponsor, the Grandma's Gifts, the number 4, the letter U.com. And Marissa's got that. All the information is in the description. It's also in my regular stuff for my channel. So I do have a spring, use the code SPRING15 for 15% off, or Easter. Actually, I got even better. If you use March 30, if you use March 30, all capitals, March 30, you get 30% off if you've listened to me this far. You get 30% off using March 30 off of anything in your entire order. Or if you use Easter, all caps, then you get free shipping. So for being here, this is just verbally, it's not written down anywhere. Yes, Marissa's got it now. March 30 is 30% off, and that's for only people who hear me say that at the end of my my videos or my lives. So anyway, I do hope you just go and look. I've got some really cool stuff in there. Usually on Saturdays when I do Wordle, I usually wear a t-shirt or a sweatshirt or something from my shop to show you what it looks like. They're super cute. I also do anything I'll do personalization for you. If there's anything that, God, my eyes are itching. If there's anything that you are looking for your kids or whatever, let me know and I can design them for you. Your daughter turns 18 on March 30th. Oh, bless you. But you got plenty behind her. Plenty behind her. So, yes, it is Women's Health Month. I fixed it. You fixed it. All right, cool. So I've also, people who give me super chats and stuff, I'm not able to pop things up. So what I decided to do is if anybody who gives me a super chat for every $5 super chat, because some people give more than five. So for every $5 that you give me in a super chat or a super sticker or super thanks or whatever those things are. Since I can't do memberships or whatever, I'm going to put like if you gave me one tonight, I would give you an extra ticket to put in the pot. So it's one ticket for every $5. So if you give $10, then you get two. $15, you get 30. See, so that way, it's my way of saying thank you for that. So anyway, Marissa says she wishes she was 18. I'm glad you're not. I'm glad Marissa's not 18. I am glad you're not. Well, my future trivias that I'm doing, I just had to change them. Rachel's laughing. My little emoji thing, it doesn't cross over. I like Rachel's over here laughing. She thinks it's great. we pray for you. I changed serial killers and baseball. Monday was supposed to be serial killers and Thursday was supposed to be baseball. But my children were complaining because they can't play on Mondays. So, and they wanted to do the serial killer. So I switched it. So now I'm doing baseball this coming Monday and I'm doing serial killers on Thursday. So on the 25th, I'm doing baseball. And on the 28th, I'm doing the serial killers. So those are switched. I did change that in the community tab. So if I ever have to change things or move things around or change a time or whatever, I will not only have that in the upcoming, it'll show in the upcoming, but I will also put that in the community tab. So anyway, I also have Seinfeld coming up, Ghostbusters coming up. I have, let's see, Seinfeld, MASH, Ghostbusters. Every month I'm going to do a true false. Those are just so much fun to do. I just love those things. Marissa says, I love anything to do with death. Well, that's morbid. Rachel says, I'm here for the serial killers. Don't look into that too hard. I understand. And the serial killer one is so broad. It is just, I tried to incorporate as many serial killers as possible in it. So, and it's going to be a hard one. I don't do easy trivia. So there are gonna be things in there you don't know. So, and then Ghostbusters, I'm not a huge Ghostbusters fan, but, it was requested, and if somebody requests it and really wants to do it, I'll do it. I mean, I love it. I really enjoy doing it. Marissa, did we just become best friends? Marissa says, "Can we make bunk beds?" Yes. So you need to make bunk beds so you have enough space for activities. But I don't want any serial killer activities. My rule, Marissa, what is my rule? Put in the chat. What's my rule? Just don't get what? I just killed some live cereal. Okay. That's good. Just eat it. Eat it up. That's cannibalism. Just don't fall on me. So Marissa gets the top bunk. Marissa says that's not fun. Marissa, what's the rule? Get jiggy with it. What's the rule? Just don't. What did I say? Just don't get what on my floor. Have a rule. What do I always say? My kids would be doing something. I still say it all the time. I'm gonna do blah blah blah. I was like, okay, that's fine. Just don't get what on my what, Marissa? Play-Doh. No, not Play-Doh. That's that's right, Marissa. Just don't get blood on my floor. I always said that. I always. They're like, "Mom, you read?" I was like, "Yes, just don't get blood on my floor. Just don't get blood on my floor. It's hard to get it out of the carpet." Yeah. Blood. You jinxed. That's so funny. Always. Always. Just don't get blood on my floor. And I say that with Jordan. Jordan, bless his heart. He'll be playing his wrestling game, and he's like, "Oh, mom, I'm doing this, and I've got all these games, and he's got all these shows that he's created in his head, and he's doing it." And he'll say, "Mom, I'm going to do blah blah blah." I was like, "Okay, that's fine. Just don't get blood on my floor. Okay, just don't get blood on my floor." And he's like, "But mom," and I'm like, "Yeah, I don't care. You can have that wrestling game. Just don't get blood on my floor." You have skin tag just cut off. All right, so that right there. When she was young, I don't even know. I mean, she was in high school. She had a skin tag, and I worked nights, and so I was asleep, and she came in, and she's like, Mom, I've got this thing." It was a skin tag. "I've got this skin." And I was so out of it. I was like, "Yeah, okay." She's like, "But it's really annoying. It's really bothering me," or whatever. I was like, "Just cut it off. Just cut it off." I was half asleep. I didn't know what I was talking about. So she did with a leg razor. Just shave it. Just shave it off. I mean, okay, it's not gonna hurt you. Just cut it off. And she did. And she will never let me forget that. She's like, "Mom, you told me to cut it off." I'm just like, "Well, that's what happens. You don't." And I also, Thursdays were my busiest days. I did auctions, and so I was so brain dead after doing the auction. It was so mentally exhausting, and I would come home and I would just zonk out. And I made a rule that you are not allowed to ask me any questions having to do with anything. "Hey, mom, can I go blah, blah, blah? Hey, mom, can I have?" You are not allowed to ask me any of those questions on a Thursday because I'm out of it. I don't know what I'm saying. I cannot make a correct judgment. So anything that I said on Thursdays does not hold water. You cannot say, "But mom, you said I could." What day did you ask me? If it's on Thursday. No. It did hurt very, very bad and lots of blood. And I was so upset about she's still upset about it, Rachel. Mike's having flashbacks. It's on her armpit. Oh my goodness. Mother's got a mother, even brain dead. Marissa's still alive. She is. She is here. She is here to complain about it. So, hey. So if your mom ever does cut something off, don't do it. That's right. If it's on a Thursday. It's on Thursday. You're allowed to and you're also allowed to put yourself in timeout. That's always a good one. You can't bother me. I'm in timeout. I put myself in timeout a lot. You can't bother me. You can't talk to me. I'm in timeout. Good thing it wasn't my arm or something. Would have been solid for a long time. Serial killer. Oh my goodness. Now, I these are good things to learn. Mothering tips from grandma. I have a lot. Mhm. There are days where you can say you're not allowed to ask me, and anything that I say on this specific day, null and void. Doesn't matter. You can't. It doesn't matter. It can't come back. You can't say, "But mom, you said nope. It was on Thursday." Nope. And if I'm in timeout, you're not allowed to talk to me. You can't look at me. You can't say anything. You can't have a question. You can't ask me to do anything. You cannot say my name. I am in timeout. And hold on, let's see. I always request 20 minutes of silence once home from work. Yes, yes, yes. I'm in timeout. I can't handle anything. You have to leave me alone. That is smart. You turned out mostly fine. You turned out great. She did. She's had her moments, but we all have. Oh my goodness. Um, I wanna be in timeout. Can I do that now? You go into timeout every once in a while. I was gonna tell you something else that I did. And I can't remember what I was gonna say. Uh, all the things that I used to do. All my mom rules. I had a lot of them. I had to. I was a single mom. I was a single mom when this child right here, when she was 6. She was 6. I've been a single mom since she was 6. And she is getting ready to be 29. Whew. Oh my. um the cake. I think I've told the story about the cake. I know I've said it. It might have been on Malloy's channel though. I don't know. I don't know. Moms are allowed to do whatever they want. It's true. It's our world. Y'all are just living in it. And you should be grateful. You're the cake. Okay, so my son, all right, we went to the cafeteria, and the cafeteria food is, you're just your regular buffet cafeteria like J&K or whatever. There's always initials. All right, so we went to we went to we went to the cafeteria, and they had been good for whatever, and so I said that they could get a dessert. All right, so my son got the chocolate cake. Now, they cut the slices and they have them all sitting there out, and so, it gets stale quicker. So it is not moist cake. It's pretty dry. It's been sitting out there. So so he got chocolate cake, and of course he was young and he didn't eat it. Plus he was this big around. He was tiny. And he ate his food and he didn't want the cake. So I said he could take it home. I was like, just take it home and eat it. So we put it in a little styrofoam thing and he took the cake home and he put the cake in the refrigerator. And I was like, now you need to eat that, pretty quick. So the next day he didn't eat it. And the next day he didn't eat it. And then, hey, Nick. Hello. Hello, Nick. Welcome. We're done with trivia, but I'm glad you're here. Click like button. um, you get to hear stories about my children. So he didn't eat it, and it was like 5 days later. And I'm going through the stuff, and all this stuff is in the refrigerator, and I was like trying to get it. I was like, "Hey, look, you need to eat this cake. It's stale. It's not going to be good." He's like, "Oh, I don't want it. I don't want it." I was like, "Okay," so I put it back in there. Over a week has gone by, and now this cake is like dry, crunchy. It's just no good. So I go to throw that thing away. And I mean, I did eat some of it, but it's more like just ate the icing and threw the rest of it away kind of thing. So I tossed it. It was like 2 weeks later than that. He comes and he's like, "Where's my chocolate cake?" And I said, "What chocolate cake?" I don't know what you're talking about. He's like, "My chocolate cake. I want my chocolate cake in there." And I was like, "I don't know what you're talking about. There's no chocolate cake." So forever. "Where's my chocolate cake, mom? You ate my chocolate." I was like, "I did not eat your chocolate cake. I do not know what you're talking about. I do not know." Well, he was probably, I'm thinking he was probably like 9 when that happened last year. So he's 25 now. Or 2 years ago. No, I think it was 2 years ago. Um, for Christmas, I gave him chocolate cake. Because it was a thing. He was just always asking, "Where's my chocolate cake? I want my chocolate cake. You ate my chocolate cake." I did not. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what chocolate cake you're talking about. I It was in there. I don't know. So I gave him for Christmas. I mean, like I wrapped it up, gave him chocolate cake. So he has gotten chocolate cake. There you go. He got chocolate cake. Again, he did not eat it all. But hey, I have given him chocolate cake twice now. He was 24 before he got it back. Oh my goodness. Mm. So anyway, there you go. There's the story of the chocolate cake. I am paid in full. My children can't ask me for anything anymore. We're done. I gave him Oh, that's right, that's right. I gave him 1 slice out of the cake. That's right, I did. I got the cake, cut it, and then I gave him a piece of that chocolate cake. That's right. The 1 slice he did. Yep. That's right. I put notifications on, I bet. But I don't know what you're talking about. I put notifications on, my bad. I don't know what you're saying, why that's bad. Putting notifications on for my videos? I don't know what you're talking about, Rachel. So, I don't owe my children anything. Nada. I subbed but did not put the bell on. Oh, okay. Um, if you see, like, when I go in and I put on the like, I put in the upcoming, it'll say notify me. You can just click there. Um, so, I mean, you can put in when you sub, click all, and then whenever I do anything, it'll let you know. That's good. But YouTube is also slow at doing that sometimes. Sometimes they do it 30 minutes ahead. Sometimes they do it when you go ahead. So I mean, sometimes I've gotten alerts that people have gone on and they're already 30 minutes into their thing. So anyway, um, no, I'm paid. I'm paid up. I'm done with my children. Now they should be taking care of me. That's all I'm saying. I'll pay my dues. Now I'm old. It's y'all's turn to take care of your old mother. Um, so with my stuff, I always have trivia. This kind of trivia I have on Mondays and Thursdays. Right now, I'm doing 9 o'clock. I was thinking about going back to 8, but I'll probably keep it at 9 through the summer because it'll be later and it gets darker later and all that stuff. So I'll probably keep it through the summer at 9. I don't know. I'm just going to have to, I might adjust it for the summertime. We'll just see. I might go later. I don't know. I might go later. I We'll just see what y'all want me to do. So Rachel's little gaming. Yes, y'all need to take care of me. Your kids should take care of you too. All right, you're still alive because of you. Yes, yes, I am. I love my girl. We've gone through our stuff and we have come out the other side of it wonderful because that's what you do, right, Marissa? All right. Well, I am going to jump off of here. I absolutely love spending this time with y'all, and it makes me so happy that you want to come spend this time with me. I so appreciate it. I will be putting Wild Rose, Surviving Motherhood, and the Burger King in the drawing that will happen. Oh, it'll happen with serial killers because I switched it. So on the 28th, when I do serial killers, after the serial killer one, then I'll do the drawing. Um, aw, I'm her bestie, she guesses. Um, well, Marissa, it's 30% off here now. 30, it's March 30, if you're listening to me. If you just look on my stuff, it says 15%. But if you hear me here, it's 30% off if you do March 30. I don't have that published anywhere. So yeah, no, that's okay. It's a special for listening to or being a participant in my my trivias. So anyway, all right, guys, I am going. I hope y'all have a wonderful time. Oh, Rachel. So tomorrow I don't do anything. Tomorrow's my day off. Actually, no, I got to make sure I've got my other stuff that's coming. No, I see you just copied and paste. Rachel, on Saturday at 1, I know you're Eastern, so 1 Eastern, 1 o'clock Eastern is Wordle. And that is fun. My internet bleeped again the other day and it took down Words on Stream, and I just didn't put it back on because I've been out of it. So when it keeps dropping, it gets to be annoying. So I just didn't put it back up. But Rachel, Wordle is 1 o'clock on Saturday. So I know you couldn't play it on Tuesday because Tuesday at 4 because you were working. So come Saturday and meet the team, and they will love that you're there because they actually beat it on Tuesday, they beat it again. So now every time they solve all of them within 45 minutes, I add an extra letter for the next game. So now we're up to 30. So on Saturday, we will have 30 words to solve in 45 minutes. Now it keeps going. I don't cut it off at 45 minutes. They keep going. It's just if they solve them all within 45 minutes, then I'll add another word for the next time. So it's super fun. I have it up now, so you can go ahead and click the notification on that actual thing. um, so if you go now, it's up there and ready. You can just click on that, so you know if that it will actually show you for that one. I think it'll email you too. I get emails. So anyway, Wordle is super fun. And I do where we do points. We accumulate points. And even if you haven't played before, you can still grab points quickly and move up. So just because you're just starting to play doesn't mean anything. Those points go so fast. They're it's fun. It's fun. It's fun. All right. So I will yeah, go click on the notification. All right. Well, I will see y'all later. Thank you, Marissa. I love my girl. I love all of y'all. Thank you for the replay crew that is coming. Thank you for all of y'all who played, who I didn't get to say hello or goodbye to. And I hope y'all have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I will see y'all later. All right. Goodbye. Mwah.